Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Hollow Knight Silksong. In our previous episode, we finished up some side quest stuff. I think we're basically wrapped. Oh. Very surprised not to run into any enemies right there. I know it probably didn't look like it, but that actually was deliberate because I want to sit on here before we do the thing. So we've done like Chakra's side quest. We've done, as far as I know, all of the bosses, barring whatever's going on down here, and however we get to right here. Still have not figured this part out. And those are, as far as I can notice, all of the fleas left to find in the game, which is crazy. We do still have some question marks where I don't know what's going on with this flintstone thing, and then there's a big bell here that we don't know what to do with. But, yeah. There's obviously some other little odds and ends that we haven't found. It's suggested by the dialogue that there's another oil somewhere. We obviously are short a mask piece. We're short a spool fragment. So that, those are fairly significant things that we haven't done. We also are down 2 lockets. 3 lockets, because we could fully upgrade Beast and have none left over for Wanderer. Let's actually go ahead and do that. Not that I really think it's going to trigger anything, but... Actually, no. Let's hold on to those lockets, just in case we get another thing. Another crest. Not that I really expect there to be another crest, but just in case. So, alright. Enough faffing around. Let's do this. Pilgrim of Farloom Eternal, you rare chosen hath ascended to this final threshold. Listen to our wish. Deliver it, that you may rise above and see your pilgrimage end. We would hear the song of the architects at the core of our citadel, they who sustain our realm, its walls, its floor, and its voice, even as others fall silent. We would hear the voice of the keepers within their grand vaults, they who guard our history, our prayers, and our secrets across the ages. We would hear the melody of the conductors high in their gleaming towers, they bearing the heaviest mantle, who would guide our land ever on to greatness. A little bit of a Metroid Prime vibe here. Pilgrim who would hold our song within your shell, rise above. Offer your most devout self unto our sacred heart. Alright, the hook at the top has gone, which is a little bit surprising. Objective updated. What does it say now? Ascend Farloom's crown. Rise above the citadel and confront the one who haunts the land of Farloom. Cool. Ah, fuck. Wow. Well, that didn't take long. And this is why I sat here. I'm assuming... Yeah, cool. Not gonna have to watch all the cutscenes again. Interesting that it does take our body. Ah. Oh, I walked into it. Alright, we gotta start playing more defensive. Says. Alright, so phase 2, I think. I do love Lace's theme song. Like, it's just such a good theme song. It's been so long since we fought Lace. Wow, alright, well that was a trash run. I feel like there's probably a way to actually like deliberately trigger her counter to then get hits on her. Like, I don't know that I have the skill to pull that off, but... Oh, why did I do that? I was paying attention to like her arm position when she does her wind-ups, trying to like learn the actual tells, and I was so focused on that I let myself get destroyed. Yeah. Boy, watching this elevator animation is gonna get real old real fast. Amazing how cutscenes that are a like motivating, delicious treat the first time become punishments quickly. Alright, well, at least we made it to phase 2. And at least they did make this run back trivial. Bum 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 bum. Right. I thought she was gonna do the. Gosh, fell for it twice, huh? I don't know what just happened to that one. Woof. This episode's just gonna be me dying quickly and embarrassingly, huh? We've prepared so much for this. Like we've done 40 episodes of build up to this, and I'm just still getting my ass handed to me. The falling off the stage is 2 hits? Wow. Gonna be a long episode for me. For you guys, it'll be the same length as it always is, but fuck me. Really? I guess one upside of this fight, because she does like multiple discrete hits, it's more chances for my luck charm to kick in. positioning is very important. So I'll try to position myself. We get her? Or is it phase 2? Ha! Congratulations, Spider. Finally, I felt your sting. You've bared the truth of my pathetic empty shell. You always had this scent, child. You are no bug. Yours is a life born entirely from thread. Life, you're too generous. This weak, wasting existence. This was not life, just a husk shaped to act as a child. Yours was life, Pale One. Do not confuse your unique creation with its absence. I've seen others make the same mistake. Platitudes, Spider, from you. Don't be gross. Head on, climb up and away. You've earned your audience with the divine. Face the Holy Mother who had fashioned so cruel and crude a daughter as me. After all, it's you she wants, is it not? White Knight, defeat Lace in the cradle. Did I just make a mistake jumping straight into that? No, okay. Cool, so Lace was just pure thread. Kind of the opposite of the Knight, which is super interesting. One to wish our waking. I missed the first line, didn't I? Better child spun mad than none. From our silk, a child born loyal. Objective updated. Pale Monarch. Defeat Pale Monarch. Confront the one who haunts the lands of Farloom. Bye, Lace. Suspicious. The cradle. The cage that they used to bring me here. Where the hell am I? All the way up here. Alright, let's actually... do want to see... Was this a way down? Oh, okay. Cool. We never did find a map for this spot, which feels like I've somehow managed to overlook it. You know? Like it... Hey, get it out of your system. Wow, really? Not me, about to die from just purely stuff on the ground. Alright, well, back to the cradle, I guess. Weaver, in 8th part, last of their line, frail with age, tracked and taken in Sandsea Waste. 7 Crostosaurs? Choristors? 9 envoys lost to task. Weaver, in 8th part, last of their line, mortally wounded. Tracked and taken in the Black Barrens. 4 Choristors, 1 Reed lost to task. Weaver, in quarter part, last of their line, staked to service. Tracked and taken beneath the city of Steel. 8 Choristors, 12 envoys lost to task. Place names here that I don't recognize, which makes me think, this is hinting at the larger world beyond Halloneston Parliament, which is cool. Oh, come on. Map. Okay, finally we've got the thing for this. Cool. The screen shake is accompanied by some controller shake, which is always a nice touch. Secrets. Lord of Secrets. Alright, I see the thread. We hear you. Spin, bind, punish. Devotion to you. Of the first, the last, our light divine. Our mother true. Wake, wake, wake. Glory to you. Okay, so shortcut. You know what? I'll take it, because it take a couple points of damage. Sillily. Interesting that that's not on the map, the secret room that we just found. I personally kind of disagree with that. Like, I feel like once you've found a secret room, it should be on your map. I'd draw secret rooms onto maps. Hell, that would be the thing that I draw onto maps is secret rooms. Challenge. Alright. Ending A, maybe? Whoa, cool. Very cool. Grandmother Silk. Of course, she does 2 damage. It'd be weird if she didn't, honestly. Let's pop this. Okay. Ah, okay. First try? Which definitely feels very Hollow Knight-y, right? Like, Hollow Knight wasn't the boss of Hollow Knight. Whoa! Our hood. That's so cool. Must become as gods. so cool. More arms, cool. Weaver Queen, decree Grandmother Silk and bind her power. A game by Team Cherry. All right, ending A. I assume ending A. Look, there's no getting around it. Like, they fucked the difficulty curve. And really not curve, just the difficulty, like, baseline was way too high. Man, I love these, like, character profiles. This style of doing it is so cool. Nothing bad happened to Sherma. I am delighted by that. Just the game was so difficult right from the get-go, and honestly, I think it got better in Act 2. But it really damaged my enjoyment of the game. And like I talked about a couple episodes ago, it's more insidious than just like, oh, it's frustrating. Like, no, it's more than that. Because the game is so hard, you end up making like loadout choices and gameplay choices that are less interesting, and like you're not experimenting as much. Like Mind Charm loadout, like there was a lot of tools and stuff that I just didn't touch because like as soon as I got them, I was like, oh, this is doing the diagonal pogo. I do not want to deal with that. Through the darkness and dangers, you persevered. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's meet again on the road ahead. Game completion. Time, 41 hours, 29 minutes, 54 seconds. And not telling me a percentage? Steel Soul mode? Absolutely not. I can do that in Hollow Knight. I don't think I can do that in this game. So it's really interesting. Oh, we've got a thingy there now, which I suspect indicates like you have beaten the game. So it's interesting that we didn't find a thing that would let us know our game percentage. Which might be Team Cherry going, hey, that caused problems in the previous game, so we're not going to do it this time around. Let's take another glance at that room to see if there's a completion thing. So I quite liked Grandmother Silk as a boss. It felt like a good, test of what we've been doing up until this point. Oh. It wasn't too difficult. Like, it was mildly difficult, but not, like, horrendously difficult. It wasn't as difficult as Lace. Alright, so I'm not seeing a thing that would, like, tell us, like, you're at this completion. Which, if it was going to be anywhere, I feel like it would have been in that room. So, like, I as a final boss, I was pretty happy with that. I, of course, am wondering, like, is there another ending that we can unlock by doing other stuff in the world? Hard to say. Let's take the little lift back to the Grand Bellway. Actually, go to the first shrine. game is so pretty, and the gameplay is fun. Like, I enjoy the platforming, I enjoy running around as Hornet. The diagonal pogo wasn't for me, but that's okay. Ooh, hello. Stay close, sister. Them halls beside are crawling with haunted husks. Wandering will only bring death, pointed and painful. Hello. It's feeling almost time, eh, Bellringer? You and her who waits up there? That fated meeting won't hold forever. Ready to make your play and oust one ruler and claim her place? I'll not deny some part of me desires that outcome. Dominance, it seems, is baked deep in my blood, as too, no doubt, for the one up top. And yet another part resists, a part over time I find myself siding with more. That part wishes not to claim a monarch's mantle, rather it would see my freedom regained, and this kingdom's bugs unshackled from their pale chains. Remarkable idea you're speaking there, Bellringer. A world cut free. Not a wish I've had much cause to hope on, serious like, but I ain't so surprised to hear you speak it. For all your helping, I've been seeing it clearer. You've still got the monarch in you, all right, and the glare of a weaver, but ambition, that's wild different from both. You've already guessed my desire, sir, and share some part of it. Would you offer me aid in the conflict to come? Aye, maybe yes. I can barely bear to tell it, but there's an idea, one rare disgust, for fear of her up there sensing the score. You've conceived a method, I take it, a way to see a monarch removed, and me left free from claiming her station? We have, me and what remains of my family. It's a trap of a sort, beyond the skill of the Citadel, one to go further than just her binding. You'd be just the hunter to set it, if you'd dare enough to try. Silken soul, promise, wish. Grant me your aid, sir. If your trap provides a path to freedom, both for myself and your land's bugs, I may indeed choose to trigger it. What work do you need me now to see your service made? Not a miss. It's my family's strength you'll be seeking, Bellringer. Us 3 old bugs still alive, spread across the kingdom, and one poor cousin dead and drained in swamps, choked rotten, alright? Each has power, raw, savage stuff. For you, that they'll give it, if for their fascination at the act, or the thrill of defiance, or because they have no choice at all. And last, at the base, seek a weapon of Weaver's past. Should still be one left. Down there is their largest nest, a snare to set, a rune of searing silk. Our own trap will be woven tight. Around it. A snare to set a rune of searing silk. I'm pretty sure we've got that.
That's fine.
I've opened the way above these halls and bested the white knight that stood as guardian. Child of the monarch, she claimed herself at the end, and her shell suggested it true, a being born purely from silk woven tight. That such a feat is possible. I've seen life woven from silk before, but tiny, transient, never like this. Aye, Bellringer, you've slain a marvel indeed. Well, flawed marvel, at least. One to keep far from she was. One to keep far from she was. One to keep far from she was. At least for us mortal sorts. Look of a child and mind to match, but hers been up wandering this citadel longer than most. Even in its long silence, way before you came and roused its ire. Might have seen herself this place's protector, keeping it clean and quiet as she did. Of course, quiet meant mostly crossing her path found a painful end from her pin. I'd be saying thanks for the slaying, but with all the other husks now awoken and enraged, a bug's chances ain't grown by much. Wanting that trap made, you'd best get to collect it. I'll point you towards what's needed as best I can. Down in the mossland, still clinging to her failed chapel, my sister will part with her power if asked kind enough. Alright, let's go talk to the maiden. It'll be interesting to see. Like, what would... I guess just that fight again, but tougher?
Benny Frank.
Madam, I return seeking power to aid construction of a trap at request of your sibling residing atop the citadel. Aye, Hunter, so you came and roused the old fool. I've known it coming, felt it, and glad I am. Rest of my family spent far too long huddled and glum, or dead. Not me. I've always been thinking it a waste to just take what's coming, then wake her up top. Then up her top wakes. Then her up top wakes. Whatever. Better to fight for freedom or go out in a blaze. Oh. Maiden soul. It's not a surprise it's you rallying us to action, Hunter. You had the sense about you, a bug bringing change and all. Of course, you're more than just a bug, ain't you? More than a weaver. I guess it takes someone like you for my family to dare hope at success. Go and prove our trust now, won't you? We spent our lifetimes wishing for another path. With a bit of luck, you might grant it. Alright, so who's the third one? Alright, acquire the necessary components to build a powerful trap. Hermit Soul Snare Setter. Snare Setter. I guess we'll just go back to the hermit and ask him. He'll give us a hint. It feels a little lame that I'm not thinking of who it is, but... Air Setter. Side note, we saw an NPC that was like, oh, look at these statues, and then we've never seen them again. Buried in the Warren of Bells at Farlam's Court. Oh, of course. That makes sense. In retrospect, that's obvious. I'm dumb. While we're in Belhart, I guess we'll double check, see if anybody else has anything else to say. Nothing new there. I don't know what the deal is with Queen's Egg.
Da, fenestra.
Sí, se vende. Recensanya.
Alama.
I feel like there's a lot of secrets that I have not found, and I'm a little bit blown away by that, because like there's there's so much that I have found, you know? I'm a little tempted, actually. Like, we'll grab the third soul here, but maybe I should do the Queen's Egg thing. Oh, do we think maybe the Queen's Egg is how to open the thing in the far fields? That feels not right, but maybe. And there's the hint, the staff right there. So the slave comes seeking, I've heard it, wishing a world cut free, yes, along with my nephew out there. Seems he's sunk as simple as you.
Buenera.
Will you not provide your aid, Bug? This trap he plans requires power, and I suspect you're hoarding more than most. Oh no, I'll give it. Not in the hope you'll succeed. Bah. In that, there's slim chance. I'll give it just to see that restless energy unleashed. So much soul found and formed. Generations of it, all going to waste. Better it's given a chance to blaze. My part's been given, slave. We've no more need to speak. Go and spin your spider's web. Allow our kingdom's restless soul its chance to blaze. Let's see if my theory about this queen's egg is right. I kind of don't want to do 2 endings in one episode. Does that make sense? So. Right. Will you guys tell me where this goes? Another egg, another grossy eater queen, delivered to the big creature beyond the roaches. Maybe this one travels safer than last. All right. Queen's egg to Strix of Sinner's Road. All right. Okay, so here, boom. They just tell me. Cool. We can do that, probably, maybe. We're not on a timer, which is huge for me.
Here.
Hornet wielding needle. With my master's passing, I have resolved to improve my skills that, in time, I may match her prime. Much work I must do to achieve that goal. I found this wide, bare stone ground. This wide, bare stone, fine ground. Wide, bare stone, comma, fine ground on which to train. Would you spar with me now? Raise that blade and test my rings. You may prove my greatest challenge yet. Not at the moment. At another time, Chakra. I am always eager to learn, but for now, my tasks call me away. Bakelo, answer your task then. My rings shall await your return. Alright, noted. Cool. Could see that being a way that we can get bread. Or the other, like, bread thing. Trying to be, you know, some smart about how I'm doing this. If we fail this, then we can walk the track back and clear out all of our foes along the way. Well, shit. That one should have been a gimme. That one should have been as well. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, we've lost half of our leeway on freaking nothing. De-aggro him. Oh, did that? He did 2 points of damage, so that ruined it. You jerk. Alright, well, we'll clear him out. As we will these other jerks. Alright, these are back. Rise. Most of the things between the couriers and us, right? Yeah. So, trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. Not really. Need to not sit on a bench. But what we can do, real quick, I'm gonna pop in here, heal myself, recharge this. Alright. Now we've got a full set of juice to work with. Queen's egg. Trying again. Here we go. Need to be careful not to run into any walls. Need to keep an eye out for dudes respawning that I'm not expecting to respawn. Watch out for bats. Good enough. Okay, interesting. Those guys didn't respawn. I wasn't sure if those base wielders would count. This little guy's not back. Excellent. That is a very nerve-wracking little spot.
Has been?
Sir, I have brought a queen's egg at request of Belhardt's couriers. It was a hazardous journey, but the creature inside has made it here alive. How sublime. You think my dear mistress would be the one to deliver the precious package? I had feared for the consequence of those feeble couriers.
Tadashima.
Surprises me to know you correspond with them. I must wonder where else you go and who else you speak to after you scurry back up into the darkness. My whispers travel far, mistress. You need not worry yourself with my comings and goings. All I do is in your service. And now, please, give her to me, the little queen. Wish granted. Nailed it. With this, so caringly delivered by the mistress, our nest can be expanded. Oh, are we... It is done. Our nest is larger, and the little queen begins her toil. More morsels can I grow for you now. Are you pleased with me, mistress?
Nesvir?
You are diligent in your work and have raised no claw against me. If it remains so, I will have no reason to be displeased. Then my work will continue, for I am ever your devoted slave. Okay, cool. So we got that. The way that that was phrased made me wonder if that's a repeatable quest. It would be wild if so. Let's check in with new. I doubt that anything has changed, but she's not even here. Alright, just to sort of tie up loose ends, I will run back to Belhardt and check and see if the Courier brothers have something new to Courier. And then maybe next episode we can start by fighting Chakra and then continue with this main story quest stuff. Liquid lacquer. Alright, so there are more of these. Interesting. So next episode we might start with this. I a little bit regret not having thought to do these before this episode, but whatever. A deadly delivery, fiercely cold for old bug up there that doesn't even. Oh man, that's far. Serves all he does, so we can serve back. And great test for you, Miss Courier. Much challenging challenge. This, the lacquer is sloshy slosh. a hard carry even for the
Mieux
best.
fait.
I've met this maker. He is a long service worthy of respect. I will be glad to aid his efforts. Alright, so we need to take this to the mask maker on Mount Fae. Woof. That is a hell of a run. Because in order to get there, we'll need to run through Shellwood and the Blasted Steps. We've done that. Climb up the Grand Gate. And then we'll go through Citadel Spa area, over through the slab, and then I guess just literally all the way up Mount Fae. Like, woof, that is a hell of a run. Gosh, it's probably going to take us multiple tries. Well, something to look forward to in the next episode. Until then, YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Yeah, glad to get an ending. Obviously, there's another ending that we still need to get, but there's still some secrets in this old kingdom before we do get it. So, exciting stuff. Fun. All right, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, bye.